Good evening. Welcome to another weekly episode of the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. I thank you for being here. We have a lot of good things to talk about with the New York Jets. I don't know, sounded good to say. But we did get to hear from QB1. I'll give you my thoughts on what he had to say. I'll give you my thoughts on how I think fans should take it and how the media eventually will take it. Stick around. I just got in from work. I'm getting myself situated. Enjoy the soothing sounds of the one and only Toot Master himself. We blow the starting horn.
Draft Aaron Rodgers. Funny you put me in the suit and tie that time.
Yeah, I think you.
Hey, all you shiners, it's time for something cool. I'm here to do my part. I'll drop a stinky fart. No chicken soup for you. I'm gonna eat it up. And then I'll do a show and talk about the Green Hornet. I got a new laptop. You know it doesn't suck. I'll need to keep it down when I'm making too much noise. My mom will pull the plug and Dennis smack my ass, and that will surely blow. Hey, fuckers, it's time for the Nick Shine Show.
This got me.
Gentry covered in fumble.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. Thank you, everyone, for being here. On your way in, hit the like button. For those of you who have not heard the news yet, we have a dual raffle going on where the winner will be able to select, the first winner will be able to select which prize they want. We have the Ken O'Brien autograph jersey with, if you look on the bottom, a shot of my pajama pants when I took the picture. So there you go. Little crotch shot on there. I didn't recognize that till just now. Or the Chad Pennington autographed helmet. So April 27th, we'll be drawing that. Get in there. Super chats. Gifted memberships get you in. First winner gets choice. Second winner gets the remaining prize. And since the one, the only, the legendary Rick Ken is here.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Have you? I haven't. But you know what I did see today? I saw something that Jets fans might like. I know I liked it. Here's what it is. I saw a quarterback of the New York Jets who is usually a lightning rod for attention. Sometimes they want to pick on him if it's a rookie or it's a captivating figure like an Aaron Rodgers or a Brett Favre. I saw a poised young veteran. Now, I'll be completely honest with you. I have not seen many Justin Fields press conferences throughout his career in the NFL, but I was impressed. A couple of the words that pop into my mind today: he was poised, he was efficient with his words, he didn't give headlines. They tried to bait him. They tried to get him to take shots about the past and why things may have not worked out. But I came across very, very impressed. And you need poise to succeed in this city. Derek Jeter had that, right? Never too high, never too low, even keeled, said the right thing, and we know he always did the right thing. I like what I saw from Fields in terms of the Jets quarterback in front of the microphone. Now, does that equate to anything on the field? Can't hurt. If you have poise in all facets of life, it can't hurt you. So that was the main thing. You know, they try to get him. You know, Samini's going to try to dupe you into a question or taking a shot at someone or taking a dig. That's what he does. But just for my first impression of Justin Fields at the microphone, I was impressed. I like his message. I like his demeanor. I like his just the direction of, and I like the guy. I think he's a good fit for New York. He's not someone who's gonna. It doesn't seem as if he's going to give headlines with locker room material for the opponents. He came across as a team-first player, saying that when the move was made in Pittsburgh, he didn't make anything of it because he wouldn't put himself above the team. That'll go big here. That'll go over. You come in with that blue-collar mentality and you're the quarterback, I think the New York fans will embrace you. He says he's not done growing and developing as a player yet. Likes the plan that they have for him. He's always done what the teams have asked of him. Let's see if they ask a little more here now. Let's see if they build them up. Let's see if they take some of his strengths and some of the throws that he was able to do in college, and if they can incorporate that here and get him really going. We know he can run. We know he can move. We know he can get out of the pocket. We know in the open field he is one of the top quarterbacks ever to do it running. He's got speed. He's got agility. He can take it to the house. He starts getting that passing game up there, not to the same level as he is as a runner, but why can't he? You're going to have a good line. We all expect the line to be finished this draft. Completed, I should say. We'll have more moves next year, with most likely ABT and Simpson being gone. Why can't he? Got a good running back room. I think a lot of us expect tight end to be one of the first two picks, if not the first pick. You got a good wide receiver in Garrett Wilson. Here's a name that to keep an eye on. I was looking at remaining wide receivers in the free agent market today. Tyler Boyd. He's a big target. He's good over the middle. If you have a Garrett Wilson, Tyler Warren, Breece Hall, Boyd, Lazard, you got three real big targets. Then you got Garrett that can maneuver and shift everywhere. I don't know. Just a name that I looked at it and I thought, all right, that's a name worth keeping an eye on. It's a name, who knows? I think what you're going to see is you're going to see a pause on free agent signings right now by most teams. And then post-draft, they'll all make their moves for positions that they weren't able to fill. So maybe we don't get the wide receiver that we're targeting, and you go get someone like a Boyd. I don't see Amari Cooper. I don't see Beckham. I don't see any of those guys. I don't see Keenan Allen coming here. I love Tyler Lockett, but I want someone bigger, especially if we're going to be running the ball. You know, there's still some talent out there. There's still some talent to be had. But that's where we're at with that. I think you're going to see another wide receiver added, free agency and draft. I can't see Gibson making this roster. I can't. But if you go in with Garrett, Lazard, Corley, Reynolds, a Boyd, it's not bad. It's not horrible. Maybe you add a rookie, then you don't go for Boyd. You add Tyler Warren, now you got Warren, Smart, and Ruckert. You keep Reese. Our backfield is finished. It's just a matter of coaching them up, developing them, and teaching the scheme and executing it. I know Lazard is bad. I know. I don't want him. I don't want him at all, but he's still here. They could have got out of the contract. They could have opened up more money for free agency, and they decided not to. I think his value as a blocker is what has him here. So, can't turn the whole roster over. We know Muji said once the draft is over, they'll look at restructuring or extending players. And if Lazard's not on board, Lazard can just hit the bricks. And the money that you save, you can go put towards another veteran wide receiver like a Boyd. So that's a guy I have my eye on. That's somebody who is worth keeping an eye on. You know, he came from a good passing attack with Cincinnati. He was part of the trio there with Higgins and Chase. Works the middle of the field nicely. Can line up outside or inside, so you have flexibility to use him and move Garrett around. I don't know. Just my 2 cents on the topic. Defensively, get a fatty. Oh, I'll get a fatty. Mo, I think this is what everyone thinks. Fields can be a good fit till next season. You catch lightning in a bottle, you catch it. He will have some moments. Yeah, he'll have some highlight plays. Jets will win 4-6, and let's see who they get QB in the next draft. I think that's the mentality of the majority of the fan base. I think that there are some who are hopeful that you do catch lightning in a bottle. Fields becomes the man. Gets better as the year goes on. You see the trajectory going upward day after day, play after play. Gets comfort with the playbook. And, you know, if he does so well that he becomes the man, that's good for us. It's good for the Jets. If not, you have someone familiar with the system who's locked into year 2 to be your mentor, start the season, and then hand the reins over to the rookie next year in 2026 if it doesn't work the way you want it to. He seems like a great guy. Seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. Seems if he's already got camaraderie with Garrett, Myers, and Ruckert. We'll see. But I do like him at the microphone. And I think that you can tell a deer in headlights when they get to New York. Now, he's not a rookie. He was in Chicago. Chicago's a tough sports town. So he's got a little bit of history of dealing with that media, and he knows what to say. He knows what not to say. Oh, man. Have Mo. Can I have Mo of this positivity in the chat? 4 wins in the first 6 games. I'm loving it. Awesome. Thank all of you for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. April 27th, we're going to have another raffle. 2 raffles, 1 night. Ken O'Brien jersey, Chad Pennington helmet. First winner gets choice. So, super chats. Gifted memberships get you in there. $5 super chat get you a raffle. $20 super chat get you a bonus. Gifted membership get you 1. 5 memberships get you 6. 10 memberships get you a bonus of 15. Or a total of 15, a bonus of 5. So if you have two good legs to stand on, unlike JJ, get yourself in there. And if at your request, one of the winners, we will print out this picture. I will autograph it and send it to you. You can have that. That's a little perk, a little bonus. Yeah. They both have it, Mo. The jersey has it on the right, and then the helmet comes from the New York Jets. I believe the date, I can't see it there. Hold on, I have it right next to me here. September 27th, 2004. New York Jets LLC hereby certify that this autographed article is authentic and has been personally hand-signed by Jets representative. Can't make out the signature, who it is. But number 10, Chad Pennington mini helmet. But there you go. Trying to do some nice things. It's the off season. Want to make sure you guys and gals keep showing up. I appreciate all of you being here. I'm very humbled by the amount of you that have stuck with the show, considering the new shift change that I've been tasked with. I was a little worried about doing the show, but you guys have shown up night after night, and I appreciate you for it. I know some of you don't make the entire show. Bunch of legends in the chat. You're all legends. If you're up with me at 11:37 at night when the show starts at 11:20, you're all effing legends. Some more legendary than others. Listen, there's been a lot of great leaders in American history, but not everyone's on Mount Rushmore. There we go. Let's do that. Mount Rushmore of chat members. The Mount Rushmore of chat members. That's what I want to say. Who's your Mount Rushmore? Can't put yourself on the list. Give me your Mount Rushmore of Jets fans chat. I'll give you one. I'll give you one. I think you have to have Boomtown up there. If you watch Jake's show and you know that everything that's going on there, and you watch this show with the What Did We Learn, I absolutely 100% Mount Rushmore starts with Boom. He will get pissed at me and he will tell me to stop it, knock it off. He'll do all that shit. Big fella, where we at with the most hated tournament? I'll show you right now. We are the Sweet 16, which we will get through on Sunday. We will get through the whole Sweet 16 on Sunday. We have, oh man, I get nervous when I share this because it's been glitching on me. Boom, 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 boom. So Sunday we have Reddick against Doug Bryan. And then Michael Clements against Zach, Bill Belichick against Greg Van Rotten, and Idzik against Becton. And then we go Tony Sperano against Kotite, Vernon Golston against Jamal Adams, Nate Hackett against Adam Gase, and Tremaine Johnson against Shared Stadium. So we will see Sunday. We will get down to the final 8. We'll do all 8 matchups this week. And then the following weekend, Easter Sunday, 4:20, Puff Addy will be enjoying the day as well as many others. We will do the Elite 8, the Final 4, and the championship all in one night. How did that happen? Let me see. Addison says Mount Rushmore of Canadians is Boomtown 3 times and Ryan Reynolds. If I can put 1994 Pam Anderson in there and just have 2 Boomtowns, I'll do that. Addison also says Party with Peg and Artie. Now, did they get 1 spot or 2? Because it is 1 chat name. Chris says, everyone is a legend indeed. Boomtown in the committee. Tom Ace. No, not Tom Ace. Boomtown goes, stop it. Knock it off. All that shit. That's how Bobby yells at me. Big fella comes in with Boomtown, Rick Ken, Addison, Tom Ace. I like it. Rick Kent says Boomtown, Addison, Tom Ace, the big fella. Ari says Boomtown, definitely on Mount Rushmore. Boomtown says Rich, Tom Ace, Stack, Allen. Purely based on infamy. Well, shout out to Allen. He will be in New Jersey for like a week and a half, and we're trying to figure out a day to get together. I work late during the week, so maybe we'll do lunch one day before I go to work or on the weekend of the 19th, but might get to meet Alan. Oh, there you go. David follows it up. Someone not mentioned. You can have 2 booms whenever you want. What did I learn today? I learned that Boomtown calls 90s Pam Anderson a dish. And Tom Ace, perfect segue. She did have 2 big Boomtowns on her. A 3rd Boomtown was the amount of makeup she uses, because holy shit, she looks different now. She's gone non-makeup on Instagram and led to unfollow. Come on. You're not going to be naked, at least put makeup on. There you go, boom. Have fun with that comment later. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. We all know Bobby isn't on a Mount Rushmore due to his hatred of typing and due to the fact that he would fucking tip the mountain and it would collapse. Hey, Siri, text Bobby Midnight.
Uh-huh. What would you like to say to Bobby?
I watch your show for 3 hours and you don't show up to watch mine. You're a shitty friend, dude.
Sending, I watch your show for 3 hours and you don't show up to watch mine. You're a shitty friend, dude.
Hell yeah, Siri. Addison said, Rick Kent, the big fella, Tom Ace, Boomtown. Very nice. Tom Ace, make a request. Please have Alan meet Charles. I can't even like record the content, and like I'd have to record it and then like save it because Alan wouldn't let me show him. Chris has a funny one. Jake Asman, Nick Shine, Bobby Midnight, and Mikey Midnight. I would not want to be on the mountain with Mikey and Bobby. I let them have it to themselves. I'll just have 3 up there. Hank, Modine, Alan, Gary, and Matthew Smith. I see what you're doing, Hank. Hank just wants to get those guys out in the middle of North Dakota. South Dakota. Oh, my brain just drew a blank. Well, at least it's more South Dakota, right? Where's Mount Rushmore? South Dakota. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Wow, I really just drew a blank on that. Matthew says Hank, Gary, David, and 3 siblings. Alan, we came across a random topic of the Mount Rushmore of chat members. And then Addison had to go, it's okay, people are complimenting you. Jay Graves coming in. feisty as usual. It's not Neil because he got his teeth kicked in today, and I loved every second of it. Yeah, don't forget, the chat is the chat. I'm talking chat, not on air. Yeah, Jay Graves. Yeah. Lane with his chat. He's captivated community. Alan could have a great trip out to the East Coast. He could be meeting me, and maybe he'll try to get Charles if Alan wants. And then he could be meeting the Midnight Brothers shortly thereafter when he heads up to Vermont. Mount Rushmore to the Black Hills. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why, but when I said it, I just second guessed myself. Denmark Andy. There you go, Mark. That's a name. To be fair, though, he's more of an on-air personality, not much of a chat guy. But those here, we'll give you a little Denmark Andy for those that don't know. Denmark Andy is a alcoholic drug addict who searches YouTube for shows with live StreamYard links and just clicks them randomly. And there's been quite some moments over the last year and a half with him. Year? I think it was May last year. He popped in.
Did you see the Bobby picture? Look at that. He lost like 3 pounds. He looks good now. God. Who was that?
Gilbert's here.
Is that Wayne? Wayne? Cool down. Hi, Wayne. Hi. Wabo C?
Yo.
I feel really good looking with that cast. You all look retarded.
Denmark Andy. And I believe when he said that, I banned him from the chat, so no more. I banned him from calling in on StreamYard, so no more Denmark Andy. Wow, big fella dropping a nuke. Since Mount Rushmore is in the Black Hills, we know Neil and Howie. Big fella, I wish I could give you a super chat for that comment. Nice. Well done. Well done. I went into the Discord before and I had a good line. I can't tell you because I will get yelled at for sharing my joke. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, I don't know how much you have to hear, how much advertising you need. It is the place to be. Become a paying member of the channel. And when you do that, as the instructions on the bottom of the screen say, you join Discord, you friend me at Nick Shine, and we add you. And I'm telling you, Tommy said to me months ago, I don't know if I could do it. It sounds like it's too much fun, and I would get addicted. And Tom has gotten better, but when Tom first joined, man, he was falling asleep in there every night. He couldn't leave. He's just like, this is the greatest fucking thing ever. I know. I got you, Addy. I know you're the one I was thinking about. Even though I made a joke, I can't share the joke because the joke was made in the DP. I got to the edge. You thought, like, oh, shit. I walked it back. You and Rick Kent yelled at me, and I don't want the West Coast Avengers ever to be upset with me. Yeah, Kevin joined. Kevin's, I think, our newest member. He's our newest member. He popped in. He hit the ground running. Clancy, welcome, dude. If McAfee don't bring out Rodgers, with what? Help me out. I'm missing something, Clancy. You know what? I'm going to post the link. And I'm going to say something. We all know how much I despise and hate Weed the People. But there was one night where the StreamYard link had the word weed in it. And that was just the coolest thing because we were shit talking him. And then I'm like going to see the link. I'm like, you guys aren't going to believe this. The word weed is in the link. And I remember Rick Kent goes, it really is. So the link is there. Discord members, I've given you guys a lot of nights of priority, but tonight we will open it up to whoever would like to call in. Obviously, you have to show your freaking face. What are we talking about at WrestleMania? Coffee be hot. What are we talking about with McAfee and Rodgers? Somebody got to let me in. I hope Rodgers goes there. Here's why. He'll be what ends Mike Tomlin's winning streak. And I'm all about it. 7-10. Lock it in. Oh, thank you, Addison. Thank you, good sir. There was a printout of LeBron James today in one of the classrooms at the school I was working at. And it was laying on the ground next to the garbage can. So me being me, take a picture of it, share it, and say, I hate when kids don't get TP in the can. There's a grown man that laid on the ground looking to see if other men were acknowledging him having a fucking hissy fit. Grow the fuck up, you piece of shit. Laid there motionless while diddied him. But now all of a sudden he has time to bang and pout on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, the best part of this show is when someone comes in the chat telling everyone about a bigger show they should go watch. Thanks, Clancy. Addison, stop. Get off the hot dog. It's like Rodgers. He's a lightning rod. Hennessy. That's a very good comment. I haven't heard Rodgers talk in a while, and I'm loving it. Yeah. I enjoyed listening to Rodgers before he was a Jet. I was ecstatic when we got him, and it's a shame how it played out. I'm not going to lie and say that I wasn't excited, through the roof excited. I was so excited that I would have been one of the first person to ever make it to the moon with how high I shot up in the air when that trade happened, but didn't work out. Didn't work out. You know, and you could see why a lot of Green Bay fans warned us and told us what they said. And a lot of them were right. They said he'll wear out his welcome. I think he did. But let's welcome someone who does have an intro.
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of that intro.
Gator was just watching one night making a bunch of silly crap, and you happen to be on, and sometimes he just toys with new creations and it'll shoot them to me.
No,
that's one thing I do miss most about being this late is that he doesn't catch the shows much anymore. He catches Sunday. That's about it.
I mean, I can only make it if they're late. That's why I don't make most Jet streams, to be honest. I make like Green Beans late night and yours, and that's about it.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that, man. So we're 2 weeks away from the draft. So I got to ask you, well, what are you thinking for? Are you a guy who follows the draft? Or you have an opinion? Or are you just kind of like, hey, go get the best player, whatever it is, it is? Or are you, I need my guy?
If you know me from Green Beans channel, I go after the most attractive person I can find in the draft. So we need to take We need to trade up to #1 overall and then take Jackson Dart. He'll be available at 7, but I think he's handsome enough to rate a #1 pick. So we need to trade up and get Jackson Dart.
So you're just basing it off of looks?
Yeah, just appearance. I'm not gay either. I think it's what makes the Jets the Jets. I mean, our best quarterback ever was one of the best looking players ever. So if we try that again, maybe it'll work.
I did not see that coming. I mean, you would have given me a 1,000 options. I would have never saw that coming.
I don't care who we draft. So I just look at appearance. Once a year, I'll do like a whole thing where I go down the line. I find like the best looking players. I'm like, all right, these are the guys we need. Round 1 through.
Dude, do you have a top 5? Who else is on your list? Let's go.
I've only got 2 right now.
Okay.
The other one's a linebacker. I can't remember his name. Shit. He's like the 33rd overall or something like that.
Campbell?
I don't know. I'll get you my top 5. I'll have it ready
there
for
you go.
next weekend.
All right, let's do it. Fuck it. We've had so many draft takes. Why not? Fuck it.
I think yesterday I went through the top 50 players and I only found 2 that were worthy. So that's my #1 and #2 picks. I'm going to have to go through like the dregs of the draft to find the guys I'm looking for.
I don't even know how to follow up. I don't even know where to go from here. And you've caught me off guard. I'm usually very good on my feet. Woo.
Listen, I think
I guess I'm similar because I'm a size queen. I'm looking for defensive tackles who are over 6'4" and over 315. So I'm looking for big guys. So I guess little different.
I'd say the thing that make me happiest is if we just draft a linebacker who's just really hits hard enough to kill people. That's always what I like on a football team, is just a murderous linebacker.
Yeah, we can't do that anymore. Can't play that brand of football anymore.
I know. I hate it. That's why I like CJ Mosley. He still had the occasional big hit. Now he's not on our team anymore. And I'm like, yeah, it's all about speed and tackling. And I'm like, I don't care about speed or tackling. Just make a person like actually give them a concussion without even hitting the ground.
Yeah. And one of the things that I find pretty ironic about guys that we've released, Rodgers and Mosley, 2 people that people were screaming about, we can't let go, we can't let go. It's been over a month. Nobody wanted them yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against getting rid of Mosley. I just liked him as a player and a person. He was getting old. He'd lost a step.
Yeah. You know, so we let people go, and It's not like the rest of the league was jumping to get our scraps. Like they can tell, like, all right, these guys can't play anymore.
Yeah,
I
let's
guess
not forget, like CJ Mosley cost us the playoffs a few years back when he jumped the line during an offsides and gave a free first down to, was it Buffalo or the Steelers or something like that, and we lost the game because of it. So
I don't think it was the playoffs because
we would have made the playoffs if we'd won a single more game. That was 2023, I think.
Yeah, but we've only been 8 and 9.
I think it was really tight. We came close to making it even at 8 and 9 because of the way the whole thing worked out. Him and Barrios kind of cost us that freaking run. I mean, we wouldn't have been good anyway, but I miss feeling hope like we did at the start of that year, though.
Yeah, that's hopefully we get. And you know what? Maybe this is that year. Maybe this is the year. This is what we needed. We needed to be humbled. We needed to have it built the right way. We didn't need big names. We needed good coaching, and maybe that's what we get. And maybe we get what we deserve.
I have a lot of faith in our head coach right now. He seems good. He says the right things, but we won't know until we know. I'm not very confident about what's his name, the guy we got from Denver to take over for Joe Douglas. I can't remember his name.
Oh, Darren Muji.
Yeah, I'm not very confident with Muji, but I just haven't liked most of his take. Like most of what we've gotten out of free agency, I haven't been impressed with.
Well, that's not how they want to build it. They don't want to live in free agency. They want to do short, no guaranteed money, long-term contracts, draft, replace those guys, and build through the draft. And with Glenn, with the scouting background, and Muji, they believe they can do that. So they don't want to live with big contracts and free agency. And if that's a failure, now you got dead money, and they don't want that. You know, this is how you start off a new regime. You don't start off a new regime going big spending in free agency. It's stupid. You're going to be run out of town.
Well, I don't want big spending, but the players we've gotten have just been garbage. I mean, I guess that's how you end up in free agency, is being bad or being expensive. So
that's fair.
If you look at the Broncos,
I don't think they're garbage. I just think, you know, guys who have been places where there was a coaching change, they don't fit the scheme that the new coaches want to run, so they don't have any use for them. Those are guys that hit. Guys who may have been injured, bounced back, but now another player stepped up, took their role. Those guys hit. So there's a lot of reasons that guys hit the market, but the beauty of building a winner is finding those guys. Bill Belichick was great at that, finding cast-offs from other teams, bringing them in on low deals and making them fit the scheme and giving them a job to do and succeeding with it.
Yeah. I will say I'm excited for a new start for this team. I think there's a lot of demons on our backs, and if we even have a decent season this year, I think we'll have a lot of them get off of our backs. I mean, imagine if we made the playoffs this year. Like, I don't think we will, but if we did, that'd be insane. I think that'd reset everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Javon Kinlaw got 3 years, $45 million. He did. He got the contract that Sherwood got based off of that performance.
I don't think that's crazy.
It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. All right. Well, Wyatt, thank you for calling. You left a memorable moment that people will be referencing for a long time. And hopefully we'll talk soon.
I'll get you that top 5, Nick.
Thank you. I can't wait. Be good, pal. Stay safe. Yeah, big fella. Washington is doing well. They got a rookie quarterback on a rookie contract, and then they go give Javon Kinlaw 3 for $45. Interesting. I've been a big fan of a lot of the moves that Washington's done, but I cannot understand that one. Jay Quest is not a member of the channel anymore. Quest, what are you doing? I saw 3 siblings. He's not a member of the channel anymore. What's going on here? I know Jay's other account is subscribe to the channel. But let's see if we can get some channel memberships out here. Get some people in the raffle. Bobby Midnight. Steals my time slot last night. Stays up. And now all of a sudden, can't stay up to watch a friend's show. Remarkable. Make sure you hit the like button, please. There's 55 of you here watching now. I only got 39 likes according to my count in the chat. There we go. Gary would be very upset right now because a woman is leading the way. The rest of you that are decent people. Jay Graves gifted our first membership tonight. I went to Keith Kirkwood. Thank you, Graves. And as Clancy followed up right after that with the Wiener Lady emoji. A moment that will live in history. Graves is like, I'll be back. Go get something to eat, a beer. Comes back with a foot-long wiener. And I was like, oh, I need a picture of that. And it was perfect. Good moment. Great day. Great people. Ladies and gentlemen, the channel degenerate, Weed the People, has gifted a membership. Thank you, Weed. I appreciate you. And I'm proud of you, man. You've been working your ass off lately. Keep it up, bro. And he gifted it too. Oh, his picture is Bobby with Sarah and Carly. That's great. Oh, that's great. Great moment. Shog Dog was gifted. Thank you, Jay Graves, and thank you, Wee. Two of the people who were at that game for Addison's birthday. I was at the Wiener game. Nice. Hell yeah, man. Gifted memberships, super chats. It's a great way to support the channel. Thank you to everyone who does it. Y'all are swell people. So, what are we doing, people? Anyone calling in? Yeah, Clancy, 100%. We thought he was a menace just sitting in his room, arguing with us about history and making memes. Oh, it might be. It might be. Oh, I can find that video. The big fella's going to call in. He told me. Ladies and gentlemen, first he gives a membership. Now he calls in with this infamous JJ meme.
Fuck you, Clancy.
I support this message.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I was hoping you would endorse me.
You got my vote, sir.
I appreciate that. Just
How you doing, bud?
Not too bad, man. Just finally got home. Fuck it, what a long night.
Yeah. I'm not going to be on too long. I ate earlier at work. I only eat one time a day right now, but I do need like a snack. And I got like some baby carrots and pickles and cheese. Like I'm eating all. I haven't had insulin since Saturday. And I was in a war today between the doctor's office, the insurance company. Yeah, I'm not paying enough. I'm not paying another $140 for insulin. I'm like, I have insurance. Like, let's figure this the hell out. So I'm going back and forth. Long story short, and I'll try to get this in without you interrupting. See, it's already happening. Insurance was saying, we asked a question to the doctor. The doctor answered. We had a follow-up. The doctor's office never replied. I go, so you deny it? I go, you don't reach out to me and say, hey, you know, this is what we need. I go, why would you deny insulin from a diabetic? So then I call the doctor's office, and then the doctor's office says, we didn't get a follow-up. I go, listen, I don't give a shit about playing the blame game. I need this rectified. I need this rectified today. Let's figure this the hell out. If I got to do a conference call and get everyone on the phone, let's do it. But I need my insulin approved. I work 2:30 to 11. Guess what time it gets approved today?
The poor guy already lost a toe. Okay,
Great guess.
Give him a break. Give
Great
him a
guess.
break.
I said, guess what time it got approved?
I know what you said. Give the man a break. He already lost a toe. Come on, guys.
2:24. As I'm walking into the school, park the car, open up the door. Bloop, bloop. Son of a bitch. Nah, Clancy. I'll just get it tomorrow. I got to go to the doctor anyway tomorrow. Yeah, that's my luck. 3 hours of phone calls and arguing this morning. And then that's when it hits when I get to the work. That's like going to bed and then you wake up and like it's like 5:30 in the morning and you get a text from the girl you've been wanting to hang out with and she's like, yo, you up? You're like, son of a bitch, 5 minutes after I fell asleep. Horrible.
It is the worst feeling.
Yeah. So the good thing is I haven't had one bad thing since Saturday. Nothing. I'm afraid of my sugar spiking if I have something bad. So today, the last hour, I was walking around school and I ended up, I think I hit 15,000 steps. Let me check. I made a point to make it to that today. 15,253. Monday was bad. Monday I was in a small school. Like I didn't have a lot to do. But then yesterday I hit 11,000. Today I hit 15,000. Tomorrow I'll be up and out early, so I should be. I want to try to hit 20. If I'm at a high school tomorrow, I can definitely hit 20,000.
I think so.
Clancy, with a good observation, you're starting to look a little crazy as your hair grows back in. You gotta get a good fade and make it tight up on the side.
Yeah.
You have thick hair because it looks like it grows real thick and out right here.
It does. It does. Everybody thinks that I got a haircut, but nobody. I didn't get a haircut. Okay, I'm getting a haircut next. When I get that, and then I had the beard shade. You guys are gonna see weed in its true glory.
Oh, and another man.
Women, get your panties set.
To do.
Because once I drop the weight and I fucking cut the beard off and I did the haircut and I did the beard, Nick, I'm sorry, but you're going to need me to do some basement replacements.
No idea what you're talking about right now. I have no idea what aisle you were in, but I think you were sniffing glue or caulk or cock. Or cock.
I was responding to the comments, sorry.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
All right.
She's very smart.
She's not wrong.
She's not.
But let me give a haircut, and then you guys go see. All right?
I'll let you read that one out loud.
First of all, Rob stole my hairline, okay? He stole my entire hairline. This, the whole Vegeta, that's me, okay? Rob from Glenhead stole it. And then he mutated it into a fucking bud like this.
Georgie with a very good question.
Georgie, I've read more books in this last year than you and Nick have read in your entire lives.
The Bernstein Bears don't count, bro.
It does. Yes, it does. What do you mean it doesn't count?
Right. I don't want to argue with you. You're right.
It's a book. You read it.
It counts. It counts. Look what he has nothing to say. He just moves out of the way to show his creations. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who will forever be known as the person to knock out the first 1 seed in as Maniac history, our very own We the People.
Thank you. Thank you.
Later, buddy.
Love you.
Love you too. Still don't know if you can read. I'm still not sure. I'm questionable about it. Now you can get books on tape. You can get books on tape. Until I see him actually read in person, I'm not going to believe it. Matthew, I read the entire Diary of a Wimpy Kid series last year. You all need to get on my level. You're young enough. Michael, hopefully you love him, but not in a gay way. Oh, I love him not in a gay way. I can't speak about how he feels towards me. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a first-time caller to the show. Let's welcome Shog Dog, who was just gifted a membership a few moments ago. How you doing? Your microphone's not working. You get that figured out. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. All right, now I can hear you. How are you?
Good. How are you?
All right, man. What's on your mind? Yeah, you just got gifted a membership. You popped in the chat, and you're like, screw it.
I think I got gifted before I even tuned in because I came in and it was there, or it was.
Yeah, it literally happened,
Yeah.
and then I saw you in the chat.
So thank you, Weed. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're like the first person who's ever like been grateful that he's done something. Usually, the rest of us are all like, "Dude, go away. When are these drugs going to wear off and you can go to sleep?" But so, what's your thoughts with the draft coming up, man? Where are you?
Oh man, we have to go offense, right?
You have to.
Have to. Like
I'd be shocked unless Abdul Carter falls. For me, Carter and Hunter fall, which I don't think they will.
Oh no,
You
yeah.
have to reassess. But other than that, it's got to be offense.
Like Carter would be a dream, but there's no chance. There's no way.
I know.
But yeah,
I can dream. Crazier things have happened.
I don't like at the end of the season when he was playing in that last game, Penn State was playing. I had a dream then, but that kind of sealed the fate.
Yeah. Could you turn your the audio down on the TV?
Yeah. Oh,
Thank
you
you.
hear that TV all the way?
Yeah. You guys want to see something funny? 1 minute ago, Havmo 63 is a channel member. And now he is not a channel member. His membership literally just expired from 1 minute to the next. That's how efficient these YouTube memberships are, where you watch people expire from one comment to the next. So, Havmo, follow the instructions. Join now, join the Discord, and have a great time. Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, is there someone impersonating you? And then I was like, no, it's the same dude. But, oh, Doug, you're running the Jets.
Yeah.
Who you taking?
Who? And are you saying like everybody that we're kind of looking at is going to be there?
All right. Both quarterbacks are gone. Carter and Hunter are gone. Mason Graham is gone. Genty's gone. So Campbell and Membu are there. Warren's there. Receivers there.
Yeah, I'm going Warren all day there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
100%.
I think you have to. And
He-
I am very interested in putting down a bet. I can't place bets, but if anyone in New Jersey wants to place a bet for me, I want to put down $50 on plus 315 that the Jets take a tight end with their first pick. Offensive line's only plus 115 and the favorite, but I do want to bet that we take a tight end. So hit me up if you want to place that, and I'll send you the money.
Yeah, I can't really talk myself into anybody else right there. Like I could see the tackle. I could see Membu 100%, but
yeah.
If I have the choice between the two, gotta go Warren.
Yeah, I'm with you. You know, I've said that Fields loved throwing the Cole Kmet. If you go look at if you put in Cole Kmet highlights from 22 and 23, he had some really nice moments with Fields. I know one year they traded for DJ Moore, and Fields had a big game. I just feel that if you build around him more, and Chicago is not a place known for building offense. Pittsburgh is not a place known for building offense. Maybe 2 years, man, we can build it the right way. Maybe this kid can be something.
Yeah, like, and maybe it has to do with the Jets just not having a reliable tight end for how many years? Like, since Keller? I mean, Keller was good.
Yeah.
But even then.
Last time we won, we had Keller. That was the last time we were good.
He was good, but he was maybe top 10. You know, he was good. He wasn't great.
Well, we were primarily a running offense, and we had Sanchez, who was young the first 2 years. So he didn't have gaudy fantasy numbers, but when called upon, he was efficient. You know, he could catch and run. He had that memorable catch and run in the Cincinnati playoff game. He had the catch in the San Diego playoff game for a touchdown.
As I said that kind of makes me think, like, if Keller was in today's day and age in this NFL, I feel like he would be a beast.
Yeah, it was a little before his time, but he also got paired up with a young rookie quarterback and we didn't use him probably the way he should. You know, but after he left here, he was kind of out of the league pretty quick too.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, did he even do anything? I mean, he was still kind of young. We didn't have him too long.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think like if we can just find a serviceable tackle, whether it's in the draft or free agent somewhere. I don't know any of the free agents left, other than Tyron Smith. Hey,
yeah,
is he still out there? Bring him back, right tackle.
Of course, he's out there. He's debating retirement. Was the last answer. So I think
he should retire for his legacy's sake. I mean.
It should, right? Like Zach Martin announced his retirement, him and Tyron going in. I mean, they're both first ballot Hall of Famers with how great they were. That would be great if Tittman and Olu can become what Zach Martin and Tyron Smith were. Just like the best in their position. I'll take that, please. We deserve that.
Did not expect Tyron Smith to be that bad last year. That was bad.
Like the minute he walked into the Jets building, he turned into Wayne Hunter.
Yeah, well,
he was whiffing on blocks, and I raved about him all last summer. Before last season began, statistically, he was the greatest pass blocking left tackle to ever walk the earth. His win rate and his sack percentage were the best ever. I watched this man completely not touch a D end and give up quarterback sacks. It was sad to watch. I've never seen somebody decline that quickly.
Like, and I thought, like, I knew our offensive line coach was dog shit. Like, I knew he was bad, but I thought he would be so good that, like, no coaching. I don't know if it was coaching or just strictly old age, but man.
You know, when your body gets beaten up and you have the back injuries, one day you just hit a wall. Unfortunately, that wall had Jets written on it outside in Florham Park.
Man.
Yeah. It was tough to see at times. But you know what? As much as people do like the shit on Douglas for missing in other rounds, he did have the foresight to draft Olu. And from what we saw last year on film with Olu, saw a lot of good things. He got that experience in the first year. And if he makes a jump into year 2, I think we got a really, really good one. Will he be the top tackle in the league? I don't know. But DeBrickashaw was never the top tackle in the league. His greatest ability was being there week in and week out. And if we get a left tackle who was drafted 11th overall to be there every single week for years to come, I think we'll all sign up for that right now with the revolving door that we've had.
Yeah, I mean, I do wish we kept Dwayne Brown.
Yeah,
Right tackle.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Like he was, I think Moses was good. Moses is a warrior.
Not Brown. Brown was the one a few years ago.
Yeah,
I wish we kept Moses for this year. Like,
I just don't think they wanted to build. I think they want to get young guys. They want to have. I mean, think about it. You draft the right tackle this year. Next year, if you let AVT go, and your left guard Simpson, you let him go, and you get 2 more guards, you have all 5 of your offensive linemen on rookie contracts. Now you can pay Garrett Wilson that probably it's going to end up being 33, 35 million next offseason. You can bring in another top wide receiver. You can add another cornerback or a safety, or you can go shop a little bit bigger when you have those low contracts across the offensive line. If you're spending $15 million total on your offensive line, that's a huge advantage that you can put into other players elsewhere. You can re-sign Quincy Williams and not worry about it. You can do a lot of moves. You can keep Reese if you want to. I mean, not that it might be ideal to sign a running back, but you'll have a lot of money to spend elsewhere.
I feel like we're just in such a hole with weapons. Like Garrett Wilson is really the only pass catcher we have that's a threat right now, which kind of like makes us have to lean towards receiver or tight end anyway. In a sense, like, you know, like if we had a solid receiving core and in the same situation, then I might lean the offensive line a little bit more. But
yeah, you got to. Right now, you got Garrett and Brees as your top 2 guys. You need another weapon. I'm running it. If Warren's there, Warren's my pick. I can find a tackle in round 2. I can find a receiver in round 3. I can take my round 2 pick and take one of my 2 5s or 2 6s, move up a couple spots if I really like a tight end and I think he's going to fall. You can jump a little bit and say, this is the guy that we targeted. We didn't know if he'd be there. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I like where your mind's at with it. I'm all about team weapon in round 1 with Warren. And then you can get a tackle in 2. You're in a good situation, man. It could be a lot better offense than we had last year.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you calling, man. And
thank you.
Don't be a stranger, man.
For sure. I tried calling in last time I was here. I remember you were ending. You were like just about to end.
I think so. I don't think I got you on there. I was saying it was the end of the show, and then you clicked out. But yeah, with my work schedule now, most nights during the week, I get out at 11. Like by 11:20, I'm on. So keep an eye out and sign up for alerts on YouTube and call back anytime, man. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, bud.
Appreciate it.
Nice. I like when new people call in. I hate when old people call in. What the fuck do you want?
A problem with what? I'm just calling in, say what's up, man.
Have Warren and Membu, then Higgins, probably Membu, Higgins, then tight end. Warren and Membu. Oh, okay. Warren or Membu, then Higgins. Probably Membu, Higgins, then tight end. I mean, we don't know the order, right? But I think that I wonder what a parlay would be. if you could pick the positions of the Jets' first 3 picks. Like if you went, oh, Clancy, I saw your question before. Yes. Who will the Jets pick with their first round? What position will the Jets pick with their first round pick? But, I mean, you got to look at the Jets right now and say that their top 3 picks should be tight end, tackle, receiver. Whatever order you want, I'm fine with. But those are the positions that need to be addressed. Those are the positions that could really help fill out this offense. Yeah, and Chris, when you go defense, get me a big monster. I don't care about how handsome he is, but I care about how big he is. Pause. No diddy. Shaw Dog with a comment. One thing I didn't say, we have to pray that Glenn gets it and pays attention to the offense and the way this league is going. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Engstrand was in the room in Detroit. They have a very good downfield passing attack. Scott Turner is the son of Norv Turner, who's run the greatest rushing offense in the history of the NFL. So, 2 of them combined. Let's see if they can get this to a modern-day, exciting offense where we can do things that we haven't seen before. Let's see if we can get – some of you haven't even been alive for the Jets having a top 10 offense. David, tackle, D-tackle, and tight end? Yeah. Yeah, and if you think you can go get Tyler Boyd, then you don't even need to go wide receiver. No, you can go tackle, D-tackle, tight end, and a safety. All right. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start winding down the show. What did we learn today? Also, for those of you new in the chat, we are doing a raffle on this channel. Drawing will be Sunday night, April 27th. $5 super chats, gifted memberships get you in. We have a Ken O'Brien jersey with the authenticity. Fan just kicked on the computer. Haven't heard that before. And we have a Chad Pennington mini helmet. So get your butts in there. Oh, Matthew, you should have known this. I learned that Bobby is a bad friend for not watching the show. Should have known. Should have known. You should have known. I'm looking at the chat. I didn't realize this was there. There we go, Hank. We learned that Canadians are taking over Mount Rushmore. Well done. I learned that Addison is hitting his Chad Pennington right now. Blitz PK, cheap promo incoming. Ladies and gentlemen, I learned today, be on the lookout for Blitz BK's album. It'll be coming out. Can't wait for it. Drops on Easter Sunday on 4/20. Blitz, get me whatever info you want me to push out on air. I got you. If you want to get something ready for Sunday, for this Sunday, give me a teaser, give me a video, give me whatever you want, and you know that I will go above and beyond to help promote for you with all you've done for this channel, buddy. And real quick, while everyone else, drop your what did we learn. I'm going to give you, I know it's Easter coming up, but sometimes you get a holiday theme song around here.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other. Merry Christmas. And plus the jet sucks. While Bobby yells at Santa Claus, shut the fuck up. Then Gary intervenes and tells him don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope he left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate, Clancy, many more, we hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I licked on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heartbeat skip. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a fart you ripped? Too much head in you know the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and...
There is more to that song. Santa Claus was in the bathroom sniffing something. But can't promote that on air. So if you want the full version, here you go, Blitz. You're going to have to purchase the album. Now, I'm assuming that song's on the album. I could be wrong, but it sounds like a great promotion that if you want to hear the rest of that song, got to buy the album. I did play that song about 2 seconds too long, and I ended the show the other night, and it took the picture of the Santa doll, the elf on a shelf passed out with the mirror and 3 lines on it as a thumbnail for the video. And I was like, motherfucker. I had to change it because of all the things that happened, it picked that. Oh, yeah. Addison, a very important update. His phone is at 69%. Blitz says it's definitely on the album. Hennessy, that's our very own Blitz BK. He's done a couple of the songs, and I'll play them on the way out. But right now, you know what? To promote Blitz, let's have Boomtown drop What Did He Learn, and then I'll play the Blitz BK trilogy to get us out of here tonight. So, Boomtown, drop it. Last call for super chats or gifted memberships. Chris with a comment. I learned that the Shiners are the best. Love you, Nick. Rick Kent, Boomtown, Addy, Weed. Everyone, take care, buddy. Go Jets, baby. Blitz BK is phenomenal. Absolutely. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for your support, man. You've been very kind with everything you've been saying lately since you got here. Appreciate that, man. That does mean a lot to me. Here we go. We're going to do What Did Boomtown Learn? And then we hit the trilogy, folks. Boomtown learned crotch shots and pajama pants are included for free. Nudity and makeup aren't necessarily dependent on each other. An exclusive place in the Black Hills isn't desirable by everyone. Bonus. LeBron James has his own Barbie doll. Wyatt isn't gay. Weed is terrible at guessing games. Weed's ability to read is still in dispute. Being big is more important than being handsome. Not everyone's as blessed as me. Awesome, Boom. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, turn the volume up. Wake up the neighbors. Wake up the kids. Wake up the wife. Who cares? Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching the Nick Shine Show. We will be back tomorrow night, Thursday Night Throwdown. But right now, buckle the fuck up. It's the Blitz BK trilogy. Enjoy.
Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link link so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy did the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. We 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where the teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soldier.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Blitz got beat.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other Merry Christmas. And plus the Jets suck while Bobby yells at scandal. Shut the fuck up. Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope we left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate Clancy, many more. We hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I lick on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heart beat skip. Damn Charles Gorman, was that how far you ripped? Too much head in your the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and
Blitz got beat.
Gentry covered the fumble. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube if you don't know. The Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Then the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime as Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube if you don't know. The Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.